I have 5:30 and I'd like to call the meeting to order with a roll call.
Berger,
Here.
Carter, Heffron, Johnson,
Here.
Moore,
Here.
Thomas,
Here,
Wiskman.
Here.
this time we would like to welcome any visitors that we may have, our public forum. Looks like we're all alone. Approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those same sign. Agenda has been approved. Approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Did you guys note the change? Did y'all see the change I had in there, the amendments?
Well, I saw the one that he did have one of my votes recorded
Yeah.
as a yes.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah,
Okay, I just want to make sure you guys know that.
Okay, we have a motion. We have
Second.
We have a second. Any further discussion about the change there? All those in favor of approving the minutes of the previous meeting, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Okay, old business, we don't have any old business. New business, student representative.
None today, sorry.
What about that pretty little lady in the pink shirt? You're not a
I don't
student?
think I'd be a student.
Oh, okay, all right. No student representative report at this time. Item B, approved participation in the federal special programs, consolidated grant, and appointed program contacts.
It's kind of a yearly thing for us, just to participate in the programs. The good news is, I surprised all my email, the funds were used for a lot of these, so we were able to get the correct funding for this.
So we got the total amount, we're supposed to
Yeah.
get that 113,000.
Yep, we're gonna get our full amount of funding for ELL and class size reduction and all those programs, from these title programs. So real excited about that and our ability to keep chugging along here.
So all our calls to our representative and senators did the trick.
Yeah,
Hey, when you call,
Yeah, they listen, I'm sure.
and generally the people are the same as last year. Not a lot of change on here. I'm trying to remember if there's any change. I don't think there's any change on this, to be honest with you, so.
Motion approved.
Second.
have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those same sign, motion carries. Item C, designate a level 1 and level 2 investigators to research allegations of student abuse by employees.
Now, this is a strange one. So technically, the law changed where any accusation of student abuse by an employee will actually be investigated by DHS. However, at a meeting session I was at SAI, they recommended that maybe it would be wise for districts this year to still have people designated in case DHS wants a local contact person. So this person may get very little use out of being designated for this. I don't know what our office will want. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but law
So they're gonna
change.
do level 1 or level 2?
What's that?
They're gonna do level 1 or level 2?
Both is my understanding. They will determine if there was intent. So they'll do the whole thing.
They'll do-
We won't really get to have a role at all in that.
They'll do 1 and 2.
So, yep, so what they will do is they will, upon taking a complaint, I think is the term they use, upon taking a complaint, they'll do kind of an internal review of whether that complaint meets a certain standard for them, if it would constitute abuse essentially. They'll contact the BOEE and the school district to tell the district to place the teacher or staff member on leave while they conduct their investigation. They'll conduct their investigation given their timeline. I think it was a 30-day timeline they have. And then at the conclusion of that, they'll either notify the district and the BOEE that the complaint ended up clear, or that they'll tell the district that it was founded, and the district is required at that point to recommend termination. So, yeah, actually, it completely takes.
And that's a law?
That's the law now, yeah.
Pretty much takes it out of our hands.
Yeah, but the advice that I had seen and gotten is that we still name these people just in case through the process. You know, for those who don't know, DHS is really busy. So they may want an internal person to communicate with.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, they're gonna do so few of them.
Yeah, I don't know what it'll look
They're
like.
not gonna have the staffing for it.
I'm worried for their time, to be honest with you.
Well, I would hate,
And in a bigger sense, this really seems like the state legislature is moving to a number of school districts in the state of Iowa to one, and that's controlled by the legislature.
Maybe,
Sorry.
Well said.
yeah,
I think it's wise what they're just starting to keep this, because it wouldn't wanna be something that's floating around and we had to wait X amount of time on.
Yeah.
So we took some action.
yeah, it just never hurts to have one person named for something, if they don't end up getting to do, you don't wanna get to do that. If they don't end up needing to do anything, it's not a huge deal. But like you said, if you don't have it and you need it, you're really feeling pain there.
That's what he's saying. Well, they didn't do anything for months.
Right.
I'm looking for a motion, guys.
Move to approve level 1, level 2 investigators.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. Approved bid for garbage pickup for 25-26.
Move to approve as presented in the packet.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Pose same sign. Has been approved. Approve the 28E agreement with Kids World Preschool.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the 28E agreement. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. Item F, approve the CETA preschool contract.
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the CETA contract. Any further discussion?
Oh, is that the part that we were gonna lose some money on, the preschool part, Mark?
This is like your Head Start kind of stuff.
Okay, so that,
3-year-old.
that wasn't cut at all.
No, this one, I see what you're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this was not.
Okay.
Right, that was our in-district 3-year-old that was
Okay.
funded by that. Thank you, sorry.
Okay.
Any further questions or discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion approved. Approve the CACFP food service agreement with CETA.
Motion to approve.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. Item H, approve the sharing agreements for 25-26.
Yeah, this is one we missed on the last time, just continuing what we've done for this school year. So I'm shared to them for some things and Sam has shared to us for some things. This is doing that reciprocal agreement there.
You were reading through that, so like, you know, some district pays 80%, some 20%, that's, you turn around the amount of kids that are in the program?
It's actually just the FTE that you share. To get the sharing dollars, so the operational sharing works where if you share a certain position, you get a certain number of FTE students. So they will, and they call it ghost students essentially. So like for me being shared to them for special education, we actually receive 9 students worth of funding for me to give time to support them on special education. So that's like 72,000, am I doing that math right? Ish, ballpark, 70-ish thousand,
Okay.
yeah. So and this allows them to do the same, because they're sharing their superintendent to get their 9 for the HR position. And Sam and I really do, like we talked about at the last meeting, we've really worked to try to make sure that we're supporting each other in those areas enough that it's fair, that we're trying not to game the system. We're trying to do it right.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the sharing agreement. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion approved. Approve the athletic sharing agreements.
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
You have one amendment, actually.
One
I
amendment.
apologize. I would request that the board consider amending on the Molten Udell agreement, and I can give you some details why. Striking football from this agreement because they've requested, we have a 5-year agreement with them from before, that we did not exercise our exit, because when we made that decision at the board table, it was a little bit later than, when we could exercise our exit for this upcoming season. So they've requested that we let them work under that contract for this year and exercise their exit to then put on this contract the following year, if the board would be amenable to that.
Amend my motion to amend the Multi-Zone contract with the football agreement.
And I apologize for that. I should have known to say that at the board table when we made that decision, and I didn't think of it at that point.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for this, with the proposed amendment. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, same sign. Approve the ADA
Thank you.
contract for transfer of state funding.
I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Approve the support staff handbook changes.
There is one amendment on page 14, changing Kate McDonald's information to Samantha Zott's. So,
That's just on who staff contact for the trainings.
yeah,
Okay.
it's the only amendment in addition to the other ones.
Move to approve staff handbook.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the staff handbook with changes. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Approve the 2026 ISB legislative priorities.
I think we usually approve like 3 as our top priorities, but as has been discussed at this table, if you've been to that session, apparently, there isn't a lot of back and forth feedback, I think, from individual districts there. Though it's interesting, because it does sound like most districts settle on very similar priorities. You've got in your packet the, kind of some of the ones that they recommend there, some of their, they call them their beliefs. But we can work from there to set some priorities. I would recommend that maintaining appropriate funding levels would be a wise choice in there. I think that may get challenging.
Thanks, school funding, governance,
High safety,
yeah.
which seems to have been, I will say, from our state government, has been pretty good. I can't say that that's gonna be my takeaway, but my superintendent thing, but their safety training they just gave was pretty fantastic. Not a lot of things from the DE really come out that way, of course it don't.
Any other ideas? Any suggestions, Mr. Taylor?
Well, I think school safety, school funding, and what was the third thing you said?
Consent governance.
Governance, like local control,
control.
that would be wise.
I like that.
Okay. Someone make a motion to that effect?
That'd be my motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, and a second to approve school funding, governance, and school safety as our priorities. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. There they are. Approve personnel business procedures.
Move as presented in the packet.
Second.
I have a question.
Yes, yeah.
Is the long handwritten letter our janitor?
It's not, yeah.
What's that?
Yes,
Yes.
Maria.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
And her husband, and the food that goes with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a very nice letter.
It was a very nice letter.
Very nice to see a letter sometimes instead of just
Yeah.
a short little note.
They are, and that fits, they're the nicest people. Really kind of a bummer not to have them to talk to on the way out at night now too.
I would like to, I would ask that the superintendent write her a letter and thanking her
Yeah.
for her service.
Yeah, that's
if
fair,
you
we
would.
can do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Of note, I think, is the retirement of a long-term, with a little interim away, head coach, and Bill Huseman, long-term of service to the school district as a teacher and as a coach and as a sub. So just big thanks to him for the work that he's done for kids in Centerville.
Yeah. Yeah, those two kind of struck pretty close. Any other discussion? I think we have a motion and a second to approve the personnel procedures. Is
Who
that
made
right?
that second? I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to remember.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, any further discussion? All those in favor of approving the personnel business procedures signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those same sign. Financial reports.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve all the financial reports. Any further discussion or questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those same sign. Superintendent's report.
I'll be short and sweet, but I do think the most important thing to talk about is we had an amazing safety training last Monday. The Governor's Safety Bureau put on a training by a group called I Love You Guys, which at first, and he even called this out, you hear that name and it's like, what? But that was the statement that the presenter's daughter made over the phone to him and his wife prior to being shot by a gunman in the school. So pretty profound training. Definitely some important learning on reunification process, getting our language a little bit tighter. We'll look to present more on that with the board when we do our revised safety plan in September, because we're going to change just a little language, not necessarily so much what we do, but some of the language, so our language is a little tighter. We'll have some training for staff at back to school. Actually, few hours for each staff member, which will be really good. SAI was fantastic for our administrators, good opportunity to get out, grow as a team. I will tell you, pickleball is a significantly more athletic activity than I thought it would be. Yeah, she's good.
There's the answer.
Yeah, Terry and Brian were running everywhere. Jared was a little bit more my pace. He was quicker than me, but he was a little more my pace. Wow. Registration is going well. Pros and cons, obviously. I think we've had some people with some technology struggles with it because it's new, and some people who have just posted even on Facebook, oh my gosh, this was so much cleaner and easier and I love this. So usually you get 50-50. And I'll just end with, I'm super excited for a great year ahead. I think we've got some great things planned and some awesome new staff that we get to meet on Friday. So can't wait to begin.
I so move to approve the superintendent's report.
We have a motion.
Yeah, technically,
Never done that before.
but I like getting approved. I like approval.
I'm just going down the list here.
I was gonna vote no.
Fair enough. I respect it.
He beat you to pickleball.
Maybe.
Okay, that brings us down to board member takeaways. Who would like to start us off?
I want to start.
Okay,
Well, I appreciate coming in early and having Lisa take care of me getting into this, and, because I'm a little slow and anything new like this, passwords and all that, and I thought I had it all, but I needed help. I appreciate it very much that she helped.
okay.
I like hearing about the safety training and conference or whatever it is. We're all attending and we're moving forward with that. I think that's very important.
I guess I'm looking forward to the school year. I'll give a shout out to Aaron and his crew. A lot of work this summer, got a lot done. Really do like the change out in front of the high school with the bench
Isn't
and
that
all that
nice?
stuff. That looks really nice. Goes along great with the history part.
Carol,
Board kickers should
you're just in time for the board
Are you
kickers.
kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
that
tried to
was,
stall.
that was fast. That was a fast meeting.
So, Carol, you're next.
Oh my God. Well, it's nice to see everybody.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's not gonna be much to take away from
I
that.
will stick around afterwards and
Fine to take.
All right.
see if I, yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Wiskus, you or me?
Short meeting, short summer, welcome back to school.
Very good. My only comment is, I was pleased to see the staffing, personnel business procedures.
We're almost there.
We're looking real good.
Yeah.
Looking real good. Shows some hard work that happened this summer to make that all happen. I appreciate it very much. I would echo that. Shout out there to Mr. Beeson. Things are looking good, man.
Appreciate it.
With that, I would, anyone else have anything they'd like to say?
One, two, it's part of takeaways next week.
Yes, what date was that?
Let me pull it up.
I think it was September 6th.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
September 6th, we would like to tentatively schedule a board social.
So at a board social, we absolutely cannot discuss any business. So there's some certain postings Lisa and I would need to do. I think we discussed to make that very obvious it's not business, families would need to be there. I will be a strict cat wrangler at that. As in if I hear a whiff of business, I will jump. So,
Easy big.
I'm
Do not.
I did just order clothes from a place called King Size, so that does tell you how big I am.
Where would this be?
This would be at my house.
Oh.
Okay? Well, families are welcome, the pool will be open. Bring your kids, grandkids, whatever you got.
Will your all still be around September 6th?
We don't know.
You don't know?
We haven't talked to the owl to find out.
Yes.
We have a barn owl, it's very rare,
BARN.
roosting
rare.
in one of our buildings, and has raised some little ones. And a few select people have been over to watch.
I'm offended.
Yeah, no kidding.
So September 6th, put it on tentatively on your calendar. If you can make it, we would love to see you.
Is that,
What time?
what day of the week is that?
That's a
5:30?
Saturday.
That's just on a Saturday. Okay? Anything else?
Tried to sound bad when I said I'll be a watchdog or whatever.
Oh.
Cat wrangler.
Well, somebody has to be, right? You were here all evening. Did you have something you wanted to say?
I'm just seeing
Okay.
Thanks for
your
being here.
representative.
I hope, thank you for coming.
Vacation.
At this point, I'm ready for adjournment, if somebody would make that motion.
Sorry to make.
All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.